fire, fire for fire, fire.
It's Grums. Yo, IGN, you cheating! IGN appears to manipulate user votes for Game of the Year to erase Black Myth Wukong's substantial lead. What? Look at the timestamp and vote counts. Wukong drops 90% to 74 in a span of an hour. They did this at 5 a.m. when most are asleep. Look at the Final Fantasy in the number 2 spot. Doesn't gain much at all. Same with Helldivers. 4:30, 90. 5 o'clock, 85. 5:10, 84. 5:50, 74. That's pretty sus. I'm not gonna lie, that does look really, really sus. Should have put Concord on there. Can you imagine people fucking vote for Concord, man? Looks like a review bombing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because no one else moved, right? Look, see? 71.5, 71.4, 71.4, 71.3. See, they didn't change that much. Elden Ring. 68.5, 16.5, 70.2. I'm like guessing, but they haven't moved. What time zone was it again? I don't know. He says 5 o'clock. People aren't sleeping at 5 o'clock, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, it says PM. I don't know. It is very suspect, chat. This is why I don't like popularity votes, because you can rig them really easily. So they're stupid and they did this like really obviously, but what they should have done is just like slowly like do the votes over time instead of dumping. It says AM though. Guys, 1628 says that's military time. That's 4 p.m. Anyway, it doesn't matter, ultimately. Look at the IGN 10, they made a banner for it that was supposed to be top 4, but they skipped Wukong in it. Of course they did! They fucking hate Wukong. They gave it an 8 out of 10, reluctantly, and then they gave Concord an 8 out of 10 as well. This tracks. These people are fucking stupid. They're disingenuous crooks. They haven't been relevant since like 13 or 12. Yeah, China's not allowed to make a good game. Popularity votes for Game of the Year is the problem. The games that are most recently released will be popular because they're fresh in people's minds. I mean, Helldivers is up here in the top 5, and I would say they've fallen off really hard, but like initially Helldivers was definitely a contender in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's like a complete bias to like yes, I agree people memory hole a lot because it's like people's like attention span is really low. And I don't mean that like, you know, oh, like they forget in like an instant. I meant like, you know, if it's a month ago, they remember it more likely. Celebrated was number 5. Yeah, that was the start of the year, wasn't it? Or like March or April? Amazing as it is, the district having a DLC on the list. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think DLC should be either, but they put it on there. Yeah. Don't expect the game to win at the Game of the Year awards later this year. Why do people not like Wukong? No, people like Wukong. It's just that journalists hate it because it doesn't have enough women and black people and like LGBTQ in it, even though it's a story about Chinese mythology with a monkey in it. data for Black Myth in the background, reducing the winning rate by 0.1% per minute. IGN's shamelessness is obvious. Modified in the background, reducing the winning rate by 0.1% per minute. What? No, is it really per minute or is it coincidence? I don't know. This might be a coincidence that it's 0.1 per minute. Hard to say. See, chat, it says 510, and then the next one says 511. I don't know. I think this might be a little bit of a schizo reach, but they are definitely manipulating something. IGN always has been scuffed. 12-hour difference. Oh, was this like the Chinese caught them doing this? Hold on. Let me think about this. What time is it right now in China? What time is it in China? Let's say Beijing. Oh, it is pretty much opposites. Okay, that actually makes sense. 4:38. Yeah, so okay, never mind. I think Grums was talking about time zones. They were talking about time zones because they caught this in China, maybe? I'm extrapolating, I don't know, but I'm guessing they caught them early in the morning, our time in America, because in China it was like the afternoon because we live on opposites. Yeah, so it wasn't a mistake. I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know, but that's what I think. I just don't understand why he would make such a mistake, but anyway. China is not gonna trust IGN or any other Western journalist at this point. Can Chinese even access IGN? I don't know, VPNs. That is crazy, dude. The plot thickens. I don't know, nobody should take IGN seriously at this point. They're such a joke. Such a joke. I think they weren't even really that relevant in like 2012 when I was a kid, like younger. I remember seeing IGN reviews and like GameStop, like, you know, like put on the walls, like IGN rated this like 9 out of 10, and I always kind of laughed. I'm like, what the fuck do they know? I never took them that seriously, even back then. What's the percentage at now? IGN Game of the Year 2024. Right now, oh, right now Elden Ring is winning and Black Myth Wukong is number 3. They dropped it another 20%. Look, it was at 90 and then they dropped it to 68.3 right now. That's a fast drop. Why is there a game of the year when there's 3 months left? Because they get to dictate what they want. It's not really like an official like, ooh, game of the year, Olympians, like blah 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 blah. Olympic game of the year. What is this? IGN Game of the Year tweet refuses to even mention Black Myth Wukong, even though it held the #1 spot at 90% until mysteriously dropping off in the span of an hour. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Smells like bias. Smells like bias. Wukong already won $1 billion. GameSense could even buy IGN if they wanted. They fell off so hard, man. Shit. Watch them cope with Chinese bots? No, watch them say something like, oh, it's just a bunch of Chinese bots and we have to delete their votes. it's all Chinese voters voting for this, so we had to like reduce the number down because we need to keep up the integrity of Game of the Year by our prestigious game journalism website or whatever. What a yoke, man. What a yoke. Elden Ring shouldn't be there. I agree. I don't think Elden Ring should be like considered with standalone games. Like I like Elden Ring, but the DLC is DLC, man. Yeah, I don't know why they included it. Maybe because they needed to have something strong to like stand and contend against Wukong and stuff. They said the general essential was mild to say the least. Okay, I've never played it, so I'm just asking. I'm trying to get a consensus. Chat's a good gauge, because like some people will be like, yeah, it's censored, blah, and then some people are like, no. Alright. Hey, IGN, don't you think manipulating win rates is a dumb way? Just bring back Concord and give it the title. I promise it will make everyone happy. I'm gonna be honest, I think if they gave Concord Game of the Year, it would be so fucking funny. That would be so, like, side-splittingly, like, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off kind of funny. Like, peak cinema, yes, like, hands up, they won. I would be like, IGN won today. That would be so good. I'd be like, alright. Dude made a spreadsheet. I genuinely think that there's some people who have superpowers. They have supercomputers in their brain. So what does this mean? GMT. Oh shit, wait! This is Chinese lettering for numbers. The Chinese are figuring it out! Look, 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 look! This is not how Excel and other websites have numbers. It's Chinese number lettering. Move your head, what's the comments say? Let me see. Well, the most liked ones are in Chinese. I can't read that. So in 4.5 hours out of 51,000 votes that only won 9.6%. Wait, the math ain't mathin', bro. What? That is crazy. Out of 51,000 votes, only won 9.6%. Astrobot 166. Duels. Oh, duels is votes. 1%. 90.4. So they got, yeah, they had 5,000 votes. Or 51,000 votes, excuse me. 51,000 votes and they only upped a little bit. So you little games against each other and another game increase in votes? Yeah, that's what this guy's saying. Watch them hide the, what is it called? The number of votes. Watch them hide this shit. Yeah. Watch them hide this so people can't figure this out. I'm calling it now. I wonder what this Chinese person had to say. What did they say? Wukong is plummeting and the others haven't risen much either. Who is winning this duel? I'll burn this on the grave of the IGN editor's mother. It's a little bit lost in translation, but I get it. I think I understand what they're saying. Miserable fool. Based! Based! Based Chinese voters. Oh, they're pissed. I'd be pissed too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Fire, fire, fire.